All right, the boxing world, welcome back to Strictly Boxing with Derek Poppy Rolon. I know, man, I haven't been out, man. I haven't been doing my podcast, man. I've been really so busy, tied up, man, with training the youth and training my professional fighter, training the amateurs and the Junior Olympics, and it's just been a rough time, man. But I wanted to touch on, and the question I want to ask the world today, and I would love to get your discussions, man. I'd really love to see what you guys got to say about what we're going to talk about, our topic today. Post Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford. Post, what do we do now? Where do we go with boxing now, man? Before I get started on this topic, please, man, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go on to Strictly Boxing and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, man. If you like what we're talking about, man, like what we're doing, man, hit the thumbs up, man. Most of all, man, more important, man, if you can get involved with the conversation that we're about to have today. Because my topic I want to talk about is where do we go from here? What's the big fights now? What's going on with boxing now, man? Is boxing, is it a negative? Is it like, what's going on? I'm getting different opinions, man, on the Terence Crawford and Canelo fight, man. I hear some people tell me, like, what did Terence Crawford really do, man? Like he beat an old Canelo, like it ain't really that big of a deal. Like, what did he really do, man, to put him up there with the elite fighters? When you talk about Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, the great fighters in the past, can we really compare Terence Crawford to that, man? So I had some debates and people telling me they don't see that in Crawford, that he's on those people levels, man, but he's done something that haven't never been done before. So I don't know, man. What do you think, man? Is Terence Crawford really, should we look at him as being the big face of boxing now because he beat Canelo? Because somebody told me he beat an old dude up that wasn't really that good anyway. How could you say that about Canelo? Well, you know, at this point, they're telling me that he ain't really do nothing big by beating Canelo. All right, man, listen, man. So where do boxing go now, man? We got a lot of debates about different things, man. You know, we talk about this Gervonta Davis fighting Jake Paul. Is that a fluke for boxing? Is that making boxing look like it's like, what are we doing with this boxing thing if world champion fighters fighting YouTube people for the cash, for the money? Now, I feel you on the bag. Trust me, man. I gotta feel you on getting that bag. And it's all about that money. People saying you got two different views with the Jake Paul. Like because now a lot of people were trying to sign with him. The fighters he signed with him, they become millionaires. They making money. Is it the money? Is it a game? Is it an addition to boxing, or is it a negative to boxing? I really want to know your opinion. I'm getting different views on different ways of how we going to take this right here. Are we going to say that, you know, Tank Davis, he's not fighting Shakur Stevenson. He's not fighting. He's going to just go fight a Jake Paul, which is really like, you know, a bum fight, man. And then what do we do, man? You know, there's some other fights, man, you know, that's coming up, man. What's the big one? You know, about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo? I think that's going to be a good fight. I think Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo is a good fight to look forward to. I think that's a good one. Another couple of ones I heard about them coming, Devin Haney and Brian Norman. Big fight. That's a very competitive fight. These are fights that fight fans want to see. You know, I'm not really big with the Fundora and Thurman thing. I think that's kind of like on that level with the Jake Paul and Gervonta thing, where it's just, you know, just for the name, just something to do, man. I don't know, man. But listen, next week we got, tomorrow there is a fight. Let me check it out. Tomorrow there is a fight. It's going to be a nice show. Maybe it's a lot of 10 round, maybe about 5 or 6 10-round fights. Ben Crocker, he's 14-0 with 2 knockouts, I believe it is. He's 14-0, 1 draw. He's going to be versing Sean McComb. Sean McComb, you know, is 19-2. with 5 KOs. You know, what interests me about this fight is that it's a super lightweight, and since I do have a fighter super lightweight, Danny Gonzalez, dangerous Danny Gonzalez. You know, I make it really my business, man, to look at these 140 pounds, which I think right now is the big weight class in there, and I would love. I think one of these, these opponents could be good for us. This fight, Ben Crocker and McComb. So that's tomorrow night, man. If you looking for a good show tomorrow, it's going to be a good fight card. I saw about 6, I believe it was 5 or 6 10-round matches on the card. I think it's going to be a good show. The following week, next week, we're talking about October 11th. You got Jerron Boots Ennis returns to the ring. Jerron Boots Ennis is fighting Usman Lima. Now, Usman Lima is a heavy underdog. And Jerron Boots Ennis being 34-0 with 30 knockouts. Right now, he's somebody said he's the next Terence Crawford. Why don't you be the first in his boots, okay? How you gonna be the Terence Crawford, man? That's crazy. He's the next Terence Crawford. I don't understand that language right there. I think Eddie Hearn said that or something like that. But Lima's 14-1 with 10 knockouts. Lima says when he finishes with Boots, the world will know him. The boxing fans will know him. So he's trying to make an upset. He's trying to come on. That's 12 rounds for the super welterweight division. Jerron says, it was good. Jerron Ennis boxed with Terence Crawford, man. He boxed with Terence Crawford to get. I'm sorry, I gotta correct that. He boxed with Canelo Alvarez to get Canelo ready for Terence Crawford. And he said it was a good experience, man, working and boxing with Canelo. He said it was really good. And sometimes when you box, seasoned pro fighters, man, that takes your game to another level. And that might have did it, but it didn't show in the fight. Jerron didn't do anything to enhance Canelo to be able to get a win against Terence Crawford. So we don't know about that. On that card, man, that's October 11th, man. Another Jersey fighter's on the card. Big Stepper Co. I like that right there. He's on that card. He's on the undercard. That's going to be good. I don't know, man. Is Jerron Boots Ennis just cherry picking that much? How you going to call yourself the next Terence Crawford and you fighting these guys? 14-1 and 10 knockouts, good records, but what we know about Lima? We don't know anything about him. And do you think Jerron Boots Ennis would ever fight somebody on a level like a Virgil Ortiz? Now that's one of the big fights. Where do boxing go? I would like to see a Boots and a Virgil Ortiz. So anybody against Virgil Ortiz to me will be a good fight, man. I think that will be a good fight. Like I said, I named earlier, Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo. That seems like a good fight to look forward to. And I don't know, man. Let me know, man. Please, bro. If y'all think, what do you think about Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul? Gervonta getting a lot of feedback, man. A lot of criticism, man, from the boxing fans. Like, what are you doing fighting this guy? But, hey, what are you going to make? 20 million? If he making this kind of money, like, what do you guys, what do you think he's supposed to do? Say, nah, I don't want the millions of dollars to fight a YouTuber dude. It got to be an exhibition because Tank is like a 135 pounder. Jake Paul just fought Mike Tyson. Like, how are you going to even make a fight and put this on the air like this, man? And this is what boxing has been reduced to. In my opinion, I don't think it's a good idea for fighting. But, hey, who am I to make a judge when we're talking about somebody making millions and millions of dollars? Because Jake Paul got the fans and the people following him to get the money. They're going to follow him. They're going to pay. They're going to come see him, and they're going to be entertained. I can't challenge that right there. I can't challenge that as much as I want to keep boxing pure in the sense of fighters, the best fighters fighting the best fighters, you know. That's what I really, really like to see, these fight games, you know, they move up in the game and they're fighting, man. Listen, this is Derek Poppy Roland at Strictly Boxing, man. Like I said, bro, let me know what you think about the video. Let me think about what you think about what we're talking about. Do you think Jerron Ennis is going to fight Virgil Ortiz? What do you think about Shakur and Teofimo? What do you think about Devin Haney and Brian Norman? That's a bigger fight than you. I personally, man, think that Devin Haney needs a big win. I think he needs a win to come back. And if he fight a guy like that, he might be able to get his status back. I'm not really interested in the Fundora and Keith Thurman, man. I saw them standing next to each other. Looks like the big kid and the little kid look like the twins, the movie Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. How they gonna fight each other? That didn't look too good. I don't know what we're gonna do with Gervonta, man. I love the guy, man. He got a good style of fight and he got a good record. He beat some good people. People saying he ain't fought nobody. I can't really go with that because he knocked out whoever they put in front of him. He beat some big names. Santa Cruz was a big name. Ryan Garcia was a big name. He got some big names under his belt, and so I'm going to have to say he's probably caught in a catch-22, man. This money for an easier fight, you know, more like an exhibition. If I can get millions and millions of dollars for an exhibition, why would I want to, you know, give an opportunity to somebody to beat me? I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings about this, man. Listen, this is Derek Poppy Roland at Strictly Boxing, bruh. Let me hear what you think about all the topics that we talked about. Remember, you got Ben Crocker tomorrow night, Saturday night, fighting Sean McComb, man. It's 10-round super welterweights. It's going to be a good card. I checked it out. And then don't forget October 11th, Jerron Boots Ennis going in against Lima. And Lima said it out his mouth that after he do what he do with Boots, the world will know who he is. This is Derek Poppy Roland at Strictly Boxing. Peace.